What's up, guys? Marlon back here with another episode of the Bros Podcast. This is episode 7, I believe. So yeah, it's definitely going down. It's me and the homie Raw Expressions. We in here. We have a lot of topics to go over. We even have some really incredible news for people who want to be a guest on the podcast as well. So we're gonna let the homie Raw go ahead and explain that, and then we're going to go ahead and get started because we have a lot of things to talk about. All right, Raw, take it away, man.
Yes, sir. What's really raw, ladies and gentlemen? You are tuned into the Bros Podcast. We have an announcement for if you want to be in the podcast. I'm talking about full video of you and your beautiful face. Go ahead and drop a $50 donation. We are taking $50 donations for those who want to speak their piece. If you got something to say about a topic that we are covering, go ahead and drop that donation. We'll get you on the podcast as a special guest.
Wow. Okay. So guys, it could be Super Chat, it could be Streamlabs or whatever you guys will like to do. We'll really appreciate it. So yeah, if you want to be a guest on the podcast and you want to be a part of the panel just for that moment, that's what you need to do and everything like that. Make sure you guys share the stream. I believe there's a giveaway in play as well, Raw. Do we have like a giveaway in play today?
Yes, we have. Well, not today. I don't have anything for the fans today, and I do apologize. I'm a little tapped out at the moment. I just finished off paying off my Pokemon Light, Switch Lite. But we do have news about giveaways all of November. Let me see if I can find.
He's in the chat, by the way. East is in the chat.
Let me see. No, I don't see the numbers. But the homie East is giving away every weekend of November, man. There's a whole list of what he's giving away. There's a couple $30 Nintendo Online codes. There's a year online Nintendo year subscription giveaway. There's going to be Super Smash Brothers Fighter Pass, I do believe. All of November, the homie East KY, shout out to him for giving that out.
Yep. There you guys go, man. So we have a lot of things going down, guys. So make sure if you want to be a part of the podcast, if you want to be a guest, you guys know what to do. You guys donate, drop in that $50. That will get you on here, and that will just, kind of help you guys get a little bit more exposure, and just so you can be a part of what we got going on. Make sure you guys like the stream, share the podcast. It's very important. And who knows, man, something might just happen today where we miraculously give something away. You guys know how we do it on the Bros Podcast. All right, man. So, Raw, let's start off with you, man, being that you're the first one here. Everybody else, we're still waiting for them to actually come in the podcast. Now, Raw, what you have been playing? Like, what have you been playing as of late, man?
Oh, actually, you know what, Marlon? This is a very sad day for me. Very sad day. I last night and today was trying to hack my 3DS. I was trying to hack, and I've done it before. And I have every Pokemon game on here. I'm talking about every game on here. And I put a new hack from the homie Drayano. He's an awesome hacker. Go check him out on Twitter if you got the chance. Awesome content from the homie. And I was putting his latest Pokemon Platinum hack on this joint right here, and it wiped all my Pokemon games, bro.
What?
All my Pokemon games are gone.
Are you serious?
I'm so heartbroken, bro. I'm gonna spend one of these days, probably Thursday. I'm gonna be on this all day, getting my nerdy glasses on and trying to figure it out and get my games back. But yeah, I'm heartbroken, man. I was playing Blaze Black 2 before that got wiped out. But other than that, though, I've been playing a little Overwatch on the Switch. I like it. Overwatch on the Switch is nice, bro. It's fire. I'm a Genji main. I finally got a main. I'm a Genji main. I be throwing them ninja stars like toss like that. I'm a Genji main. So yeah, Overwatch on the Switch has been what I've been rocking out with. Shout out to the homie King Guri and Dr. Great Thumbs for pairing up with me and teaching me the ropes of the game. Shout out to them.
Oh, nice, man. So what about the wait, I'm getting a little echo on your end.
On my end?
Yeah. What about what about the frame rate of the game? Like, how does the game play? Like, could you explain that? Like, how the game runs and everything?
I don't see any. I know that there has been questions about that and so-called issues. I don't find them issues. How's my echo now? Is it a little better?
Yeah, it's perfect now. It's perfect.
Okay,
it's perfect.
Too loud. Yeah, I don't see that. I know that with FPSs and shooters, you want to have the frames per second up at 60. 60 is what they say required for shooters. And this one, I believe, is 30. Might even be 40. But it still runs good, man. That people that are complaining are just the what do you want to call it? The PlayStation fanboys, the Xbox fanboys. No, it's got to be a 60. There's no explanation. There's no excuse. Man, whatever, man. It looks good, Marlon. It looks good. It runs good. And what people got to understand is it's Nintendo. I come out with the mindset when games come out. I come out with the mindset that it's Nintendo and it's not gonna be perfect. That's not what we, rely on. We don't rely on picture perfect graphics. Now, they still look good, but who cares? 60-30, who cares? I don't care personally. I don't. So it runs good for me. It runs good enough for me. So I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. They said you could get a return for your game. I'm keeping mine.
Hey, I feel that. I definitely feel that, bro. Wow. For me, been playing a lot of Asphalt 9. I've been playing a lot of that as of late.
How is that?
Oh man, that game is addicting, bro. That game is so addicting, like it's not even funny. I played a little bit of it on the channel, and I think it was the day before yesterday when we were playing it. We had a bunch of people like come through, and it was a lot of fun, dude. A lot of fun. Yeah. So that Asphalt 9 is really cool. I've been playing that. Oh, you still trying to download it? Oh, okay.
I haven't even gotten it yet, but I hear it's good though. I've seen a lot of people on my friend list on it, and so actually I saw you get on it the other day too.
Yep.
Yeah,
man. It's pretty lit stuff, It's just the thing is like they don't really shove the microtransactions down your throat as much as like other games do. So it's a little bit different, it's more of an optional thing because you can still grind and get yourself up to speed and everything. So yeah, man, it's pretty good stuff, man. So people should like pay more attention and everything.
That's awesome. Now, are you going to be streaming Luigi's Mansion? That is coming out.
Bro, the Luigi Mansion 3 is going down, bro. It's going down. I'm hyped. I'm
not going to be able to do a day one because that night.
What?
Wednesday night. Thursday on Halloween I'm streaming it. But out here in California we get the game the day before at 9 o'clock at night. And I usually do my day one stream the night before because that's when we get it. But I'm gonna have my son, and my son has school in the morning, so daddy duties first, responsibility.
Yes, most definitely.
But I am picking it up. So yeah, I am picking it up though. So as soon as we wake up in the morning and I take his little butt to school, boop, we live. We playing some Luigi's Mansion. And I've already played it. It's a good game, man. I didn't get into it too much, but the motion controls are not motion controls, but the controls are real fluid. Fraud risk. Why are they calling me on fraud?
Man, bro, get that garbage out of my face. That's what be happening to me all the time. Like I'm getting all these fraudulent calls. Hey, hello, yes sir, we're calling about your federal student loan. I don't have no student loan. Get that crap out of my
They be like, your credit cards are past due. What credit cards? I ain't even got none.
Man, I just don't understand, man. I understand people, but they be bugging out. They be wilding out. You know what I mean? Like, come on, stop freaking calling me. If it ain't about money, stop calling me, son.
There you go. If it ain't about the green, moolah.
Holla.
let's talk about that Nintendo Direct though, because I wanted to get into that. I wanted to dive face first into that.
Bro, the meat and potatoes of this is, bro, it's gonna fill you up, man. It's a lot of things that is really brewing over with this Direct. Now, I've been a journalist since 2005, and I have my own website. Shout outs to gamingrealm.com, which Raw you're gonna be a part of. Now I've been getting information from all sides because I have inside sources, people that I know that works for different companies. I know some people at Nintendo as well. I know some people used to work at Nintendo. For what I've been hearing, they're saying it's going to be on the 1st.
On the 1st, okay.
Yeah, and then I heard.
No, that's Friday. That's Friday.
That's kind of crazy on a Friday.
Yeah, we don't have too many Friday Directs though.
Yeah, that kind of threw me off a little bit when I heard that, but they can switch things up. Anything is possible. I also heard the first week, so like on the 7th or something like that, and then I heard, well, the rumors that's been brewing up is the 13th. So we've been hearing a lot of stuff about that, but in this Direct, it's supposed to be really massive. I'm hearing stuff about Animal Crossing. I'm hearing stuff about Pokemon Sword and Shield with the starters because they haven't really showed us anything. Why am I getting an echo? Is another? Let me see if something is playing in the background.
I do hear an echo. I don't have anything playing or anything, so I don't know, man.
Why is it?
I do hear an echo though.
Yeah. Like for some reason, I don't know why. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I don't know what's up with that, but anyways, we're supposed to be getting the starters. We're supposed to be getting the evolution of the starters, of course, and then we're supposed to be getting the Animal Crossing, and they're gonna elaborate on the 8-player multiplayer. That's gonna be so freaking lit, dude. And then DLC Fighter 5. We're gonna get into that.
8-player multiplayer Pokemon?
Nah, on Animal Crossing.
Oh, Animal. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Animal Crossing.
I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Bro, that would be nice.
One thing I do wish they bring back that they left out of Let's Go is the multi battle. There's the multi battle where like me and you would team up against Wii U and Baron, just as an example, and then like we would all pick 3 Pokemon and from our team, and it would be a double battle, us 2 versus them 2, with our 3 versus their 3. And so I really hope, oh God, please Nintendo bring that back. I swear we will have such amazing battles in my Discord. Please Nintendo, please.
Hey man, that's one of those situations where I tell people like, hey, look, man, this is huge. This is something that could really kind of help out Nintendo in ways where I feel like people are not really expecting it. And so, shout outs to East KY, just tipped us $5. Shout outs, man. Shout outs. I just realized that our notification wasn't even on. But yeah, what's your thoughts on this Direct, man? Like, what are you hyped for the most? Because me personally, they need to, from what I've been hearing, it's a surprise that's going to happen for the online. So I really want native chat support. I really want a party invite system. I really want some sort of trophy system. I really want like a virtual console experience, even though I know that's not going to happen. And I need a dashboard update. Bring out Netflix. Show us a lot of these games that GameStop had listed down. There was 12, or I think, 12 unlisted games from GameStop. And there's 34 new games, Switch games, that are coming in November alone. So that's a lot of games. And then plus GameStop's 12 unlisted games in their system, which I can kind of confirm on that because I know a couple managers that works at GameStop's and they be feeding me info. So there's a lot of unlisted games that's supposed to be shown that didn't get shown in September's Nintendo Direct. So take it away, really raw. Let them know, man.
Well, first of all, Robert Diaz says, stop it. Let's be realistic. Okay, so I gotta say first though, do I believe that this Direct's gonna happen? Yes and no. I don't see it happening on the 1st, man. I just don't see it on a Friday. I just don't. The 13th is even questionable because that's 2 days before Pokemon. Now, it's not that they can't do it, but it's questionable. Am I in hopes for a direct? Hell yes. I want a direct. Everybody wants a direct.
Yes.
So stop it, me world Wii U games. Stop it. They trolling now. I think though, as far as native chat goes, group parties go, all that good stuff. I don't know, man. Do I want it? Of course, everybody does. But I think that's gonna come out. If it comes out, it's gonna come out in September, along with the Nintendo 64 games. Yes, we will be getting Nintendo 64 games next September, and it's gonna be like the 1 year, or not 1 year, but the anniversary.
Wait! You said Nintendo 64 games?
Yeah, we getting it, bro. We getting the 64 games, bro. Next year, next September, we're getting it. We're getting it, man. Let's face facts.
Raw. Don't play with my heart. Don't play with my heart, bro.
Hey, I'm calling it right now.
Bro. No.
I'm calling it.
What?
Dude, we already got Doom 64. And then the fact that they went from NES and, randomly gave us SNES without any kind of, notion about it, we're getting it, man. We got Doom 64 in the eShop right now. It's in there right now.
So you confirming something on our podcast today. You confirming.
You heard it first, ladies and gentlemen. October 2019. You heard it here first.
Do y'all hear this? We confirming stuff on the podcast? My lord. Break it down for him, man.
It's 64 games, man. So, but I'm with the games from GameStop, the unlisted games from GameStop. That'd be dope to have. And it would be dope to have the native chat announcement. I definitely believe, and it makes me more convinced. With it being a November direct, I definitely believe we're gonna get Netflix on the Switch. If you guys look back, we got what was it? The first year we got Hulu in November. Last year we got YouTube in November, Netflix in November 2019.
Whoa, we confirming stuff.
It's gonna happen. And if it then shoot me, wow, I'm dead. But it's gonna happen, man. The thing that gets me though is that it's so close to Pokemon, man. That's the big kicker and the big question. I just don't know, man. I just don't know. But we do need information on the starters. We do need that. No more Dynamax and Gigantamax. Nintendo, please stop giving me Dynamax and Gigantamax. I don't want it. But they trolled me. For Marlon, Japan dropped a Pokemon trailer. It was, I don't know.
What's your thoughts on that?
All it was an overlay of Pokemon that they've announced so far, which is cool. But stop giving us stuff we already know. Nintendo, stop it. Give us something new. The thing is they troll me because they started out, and it's in Japanese. I don't know what it says.
Oh wow, they would do that.
And they troll me by throwing the starters out there. So I'm like, bro, we about to get. Do I need to set up a stream? We about to get the starters. And then they were like, nah, here's Wooloo. I got you. Here's Wooloo. I was like, bro. I was a little upset, a little disappointed. But yeah, the Nintendo Direct. I would say, let me get my calendar. Where's my calendar?
Man, we confirming stuff on the podcast, bro.
I'm gonna make a confirmational date.
Hey, y'all gotta remember, Raw lives out in Cali, so he might be hearing stuff. The little birdie been talking to him in his ears. You did.
The 6th. I'm saying the 6th. 13th is possible too, but I'm going to go along with the first week that you heard. I don't think it's the first. I don't think they're gonna do a direct on a Friday.
And you know the reason,
but I highly doubt it.
You know the reason why they were saying the first, and it kind of makes sense. Now, this was for the latter part of the podcast, but Overwatch 2 is supposed to be getting revealed at BlizzCon on the 1st. So if that is supposedly coming to the Switch, then it would make sense for Nintendo to bust it first before, Blizzard does. And then we're hearing Diablo 2 Remastered is supposed to be coming to the Switch. And then also we're supposed to be getting Diablo 4. Now, if I was Blizzard, I would drop bombs. I would drop bombs to recuperate from all of that craziness that's going on with them right now. Their name is like in the mud, and they have to rejuvenate themselves. So just like how they disappointed fans last year with that mobile Diablo game, and everybody wanted Diablo 4, it would just make sense for them to actually like come through with it. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
what's your thoughts on that? I mean, I would say the 6. I like that. I would say either first week, but the rumor that we've been hearing about the 13th, I'm just kind of like,
that's a very questionable date, man.
Yeah,
13th. It's very questionable.
2 days before Sword and Shield. I mean, it is possible, but at the same, I don't know, because you got to remember this could very well be the last direct of the year, because Nintendo don't normally drop directs in December. You know what I mean? Or they could give us a mini, but you got to remember we got the Game Awards, which is in the thumbnail, by the way. We got the Game Awards coming up, and
which is another platform that Nintendo drops a bomb on. So they wouldn't mix the Game Awards with the whole Nintendo Direct in the same month. I mean, but then again, Nintendo's done some wacky stuff this year, man. They've done some, bro. In it was the last week of February. They dropped a Pokemon. They dropped a mini direct. Then they dropped a regular direct. Then they dropped a Pokemon direct, or the Sword and Shield reveal. And it was like 3 weeks in a row, and we're like, whoa, like
what's going on? Like,
so it's not like Nintendo hasn't done it before. It's just not. It's rare for them to do it. So I do think we are gonna get a direct in November.
Yep.
And I want to believe it's gonna be before Pokemon. And the reason why I say that is because somehow we got to get the starters out. They're not. The Pokemon Company is not gonna send us into a game not knowing the final evolution of the starters. They've never done that before.
That's true. Yeah.
So I don't know, unless they want to just here, go figure it out, guys. You know, I don't know. They just give us the game and just be like, here, bro. I don't even care no more. Just take it, go. I don't complain about water and trees. Go, shut up. You know, I don't know, man. I don't know. It is gonna be very interesting to find out, though. I do say the 6. I say the 6 myself. That's not confirmed. Take it with a grain of salt, but you heard it from Rolling Raw himself. Go join the Raw Expressions Discord in the channel.
Wow, y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? We getting some confirmation. So I'm hyped for this. I'm hyped for this Nintendo Direct. I think Nintendo fans is going to get a lot of things that they're hoping for and that they're dreaming of. Now, this is something interesting, okay? And I feel like we might as well throw this in there. Let's talk about DLC Fighter 5 because it's in the title. It's on the thumbnail. Now Vergabin, okay, he is not as credible as Emily Rogers or King Zell or some of the other peeps. Sabby. He's not really as credible, but he's gotten a lot of things right. And so he pretty much kind of shed some light on DLC Fighter 5, and he was like, he's really not confirming Ryu Hayabusa, you know, to be DLC Fighter 5 or Crash. But my whole thing is this. I do believe that it's a possibility that we could get DLC Fighter number 5 in the Direct. Now, from what I've been hearing, they're saying that it's gonna happen, but another part of me like, what if it don't happen and they save it for the Game Awards? Because we got to remember, we still got another big, massive event coming up, which is the Game Awards, and they revealed Joker, you know, during the Game Awards last year. So why can't they reveal the 5th and final DLC, end the year out with a bang? And there we go. You know what I mean? Or they could reveal, it could go two ways. They could reveal the 5th and final character in the Direct and then give us a tease. Ooh, that tease. Ooh, that tease, boy. Give us bro.
I want to see Sakurai with the 2 remotes and how he was. hey, I swear to God, Marlon. Sakurai said, I ain't going to do this Direct and let me brag about how I can whoop butt with 2 remotes. He said, look, nah, I ain't doing it. You got to put me on the 2 remotes. Man, Sakurai was whooping dudes with 2 pro remotes, dog. Y'all tripping. Anyway, he fought himself, bro. He fought himself.
Yeah.
What?
Insanity. And then he showed off 2 of his houses. Sakurai got 2 houses like a boss. Boss.
Crazy. But no, that's a good point though. Reveal the 5th DLC in this direct, and then in the Gaming Awards in December. Go ahead and drop like a little teaser, like, oh, a little bit about them, combo specials, yada yada yada. A little bit about them. I like that. I like that idea. I can see it going the other way though, where they don't say anything about them in this direct and just drop the bomb in the Video Game Awards. I see it going both ways. There's either way. Both are very good marketable presentations.
Yes.
And either way, I'd be satisfied. As far as the 5th DLC, honestly, there's so many people that said, "Oh no, it's this guy, him." I'm so confused, Marlon. I don't know who to believe. I'm at the point where I think Sabi is Emily Rogers. I don't know what to think anymore, Marlon. But I see that going both ways. So both will be marketable tactics, whether they reveal it in this direct or they reveal it at the Gaming Awards. And shout out Joker for subbing to the channel. Thanks, bro. Hats off to you. Yeah, man. Either way would be good. I'm down for either way. And I do think though, I want to say Terry is not going to be released until December. I want to say at the Gaming Awards.
Another Xbox World exclusive.
I want to say, because the 5th DLC fighter is going to be released in.
Bro, we confirm. You hear what this man saying? Hey, yo, Raw is secretly knowing. Raw know a lot of people, guys. I'm just saying, man.
I know. Behind the woodworks.
See, explain it to them, Raw. We breaking news. Yeah. Explain it to them, Raw.
Terry gonna be released in December. My prediction, and I think that's concrete. I don't think Nintendo wants to release Terry before Pokemon. Not right before Pokemon. They don't want to take any glory away from Pokemon. They already got 3 coming in there. There's so much going on right now. I think they want Terry in a month where, like, what do we have coming out for Nintendo in December? They haven't even announced it. Maybe that's something they'll announce in the direct. We don't have a big title in December. We got Assassin's Creed and Dauntless. That's about it that I could think of. We got Aladdin and Lion King Sega games, Super Nintendo games at the end of November. There's not really much after Pokemon. I think they're going to save Terry for December after Pokemon. That's just my assumption.
So let me ask you this question. So being that you're going to release Terry, you said in December. Why December? And we also know that there's a SNK, and it's so many ways you could cut this cake, man. You get the same slice when you cut it, because we supposed to be getting a SNK.
Oh yeah, that's the 13th, huh?
Something about in the 20 something region in November, like SNK anniversary. Okay. So they said he could be released on that day. A lot of people are saying that he could be released on the same day of the direct, which I highly doubt. So why are you saying November? Can you break that theory down without spilling too much beans?
I mean, like I just said, I just think there's so much jam packed in November, and what we have coming at the end of October. We already had Overwatch was big, Luigi's matching, and I mean, hell, you can even throw Link's Awakening mid September in there. There's just been a lot going on, and then absolutely nothing in December. What's going on in December? Assassin's Creed. There's not really much to be hyped about at this moment. Now they can throw this Nintendo Direct the first week of November and blow our minds with the month of December. Oh wait, you thought we ain't had nothing? Boom, boom, boom. you know, they could blow our minds with it. So we don't know at this moment. But as far as right now goes, we don't have much in December, and I think they're gonna save Terry for that last hurrah. Give us something to pick our switch back up in December for.
I can feel that because you got to remember, you want to end it. People don't understand what companies do. You got to end the year out with a bang. You dig? So my whole thing is this: they can do it anyway. Any way they feel like releasing Terry, that's fine. But I feel like when it comes to the games, though, Raw, like for November's direct, when it comes to the games, I feel like November is a big month for every company. We see Sony, we see Microsoft, we see Nintendo drop their consoles in November, drop the biggest releases in November. So I feel like there's a lot of games that, from what I'm hearing from these GameStop managers and a couple of my friends or whatever that goes to these conferences, the GameStop conferences, it's a lot of games that we don't even know about, my brother. You know what I mean? That didn't get revealed in September, that is coming, and it's gonna shake y'all up. It's going to be like, whoa, I didn't thought about that coming.
Yeah, and that's another reason why I say this direct, they could blow our minds. They can. They've done it before. I mean, I think my biggest mind blown moment was the Gaming Awards of 2017 when they threw out that Champions Ballot, Zelda Breath of the Wild Champions Ballot DLC.
Yeah,
and then they said available tonight. Oh boy! Oh my neighbor knocked on the door. You okay? You okay, man? Let me check. How many fingers are holding up? What city are you in? You okay? All right, just make sure. Bro, I lost my mom. So they could do something like that, man.
Yeah, it's possible. Like hey, check this out. Now, as far as a Big Bang, okay? Because you gotta put the Big Bang Theory on everything here from Nintendo, because I feel like everybody wants the online to kick in and to give us this big experience, right? But here's this. Woo! Boy, this is gonna be interesting to talk about this podcast today. Check this out. So Shuntaro Furukawa, I'm talking about the big boss, the big boy that's at the top. You know what I mean? That everything feeds down and it comes to Doug and then it comes to everybody else. You dig? So he's saying that he's getting ready to take Nintendo to the next level in a recent in a recent interview. This man don't even really do interviews like that. He's Nintendo big boss. So he's not gonna really sit down as much like Reggie used to do. So he said in a recent interview, like, hey man, look, we fixing to take Nintendo to the next level. All these people that's been doubting Nintendo and saying, oh, how they're gonna survive next to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Scarlet. Watch out, man. Nintendo gonna pull that rug from underneath y'all feet. They're gonna pull that rug. I'm telling you. Because Big Boss is saying, look, get ready, son. Get ready. We fixing to take Nintendo to a next level. After 2019, I'm telling you, man, 2020 is going to be something crazy. And people sleeping on 2020, bro. It's a lot of games that we need to look for. Pikmin 4. Remember, we haven't got nothing on Pikmin 4. We could get a reveal for that. You know what I mean? During the Game Awards. Metroid Prime Trilogy. Best Buy leaked it out. Amazon leaked it out. So we kind of know that's a thing, right? And then, come on, man. We got Animal Crossing. Bayonetta 3. Bro, I bet you any money, Bayonetta 3 gameplay reveal. World premiere gameplay reveal for Bayonetta 3. And release date. What's your thoughts on that Bayonetta 3, man? It's too quiet. It's too quiet on that Bayonetta 3.
And you know this. We all know the same. The quiet before the storm. I think we're gonna get something. And we're at the edge of our seats, wanting it. We need it. We're like, here, my palms are itching. They're sweating. Give me the Bayo 3. Give me the Bayo 3. We need it, man. I think it's coming real soon. Yeah, shout out to Joycey for B3. She's a big Bayo fan.
Oh, really?
Bayo fan. Shout out to Joycey for B3. She wants B3, man. It's coming. It's coming. Not only is Bayo 3 coming, don't quote me on that, because I'm not talking about the game itself. I'm talking about news announcement and information.
Yes.
It's coming. Information is coming. Let me choose my words wisely. And I want to believe that the trilogy from Metroid is coming. Metroid Prime Trilogy. It was out there. Then the whole Best Buy thing happened. It's coming. It's somewhere in the works.
Yes, it's happening.
So people just be patient. Be patient. I know you want these games. You're dying for these games. I know there's big fan bases out there for both Metroid and Bayo. So just be patient. Metroid probably gonna take a little bit longer than Bayo 3 because
I mean, they just scrapped it. They just scrapped it. What, this year? Was it this year, right? Or last year? They just scrapped it. I think it was this year.
The beginning of this year.
Yeah, March of this year or something like they put out that statement. So yeah, I'm not expecting. I will expect a teaser trailer to get everybody still hyped for the game at next year's E3. But don't expect anything for it. I know a lot of people saying, "Oh, they're gonna reveal that at the Direct," or "Oh, they're gonna reveal that during the Game Awards." I think it's a bit too soon for that. I mean, trailers
definitely coming with it. Someone's definitely coming with it.
Yeah, I can smell something. I can smell something cooking up on that Metroid. The thing is, though, like you said, before the year is out, Nintendo has to drop that big last hurrah. And I feel like, yeah, because Sword and Shield, bro, like I said, I'm excited, but not too excited. I'm not too hyped. And then this is another thing, too. Game Freak also confirmed that don't expect a Pokemon Go 2 or something like that. They're like, no, Let's Go 2. So that's it for Let's Go.
They're going back, and that brings a good point is what if? Since we do need a bomb, and we kind of already know it. What if at the Gaming Awards, kaboom, they like, bro, you thought we was done with Pokemon? Blow, blow, Sinnoh, baby, let's go. And we like, what if? Sinnoh remix. I see it happening. We already know it's coming.
It's coming.
We know it's coming next year. It's coming next year. We're getting Sinnoh remix next year. You are, believe me.
It's happening.
God, I'm the raw Pokey God. Okay, believe me. Sinnoh's coming next year. They wouldn't have had what went on with it before. What was it? The teaser that they had.
Yeah,
it wouldn't have been there. And we already know it's next in line for a remake. We already know.
Yep.
So it could be that right there could be boom kaboom at the Gaming Awards.
Yeah,
we don't know.
Yeah,
we don't know. But I do know next year is going to be jam packed. This year was a solid year, man.
Amazing.
Solid year. And I think they're just going to capitalize on what they have and what they've created and do better next year.
Yeah.
Possible new Mario game. You don't know. It could happen. It's been next year will be 3 years since Odyssey. So you don't know. There may be an Odyssey 2, maybe Sunshine remake or port.
And that Odyssey 2 will be good. That Odyssey 2 will be lit. Yup. That Odyssey 2 will be lit. I tell you that much. And I can see them marketing that towards like a Switch Pro or a Switch 2 or something like that to kind of show off new Nintendo technology, you know, and that would just be amazing. Now, I've been hearing that we could be getting a new Mario game. Now, this was kind of very quietly whispered in the ear, because it kind of backs up and makes sense because we know Nintendo was looking for level designers for 2D Mario and 3D Mario. I'm hearing talks. This was longly rumored that we could be getting a 3D World, Super Mario 3D World Deluxe treatment, and it's going to be coming out in January. Now, that would be awesome, but at the same time, people are expecting something new, and I don't think we're going to get no Mario Kart 9 just yet. I think that Mario Kart 9 is coming, but it probably not going to happen in the Direct as of yet. So, but yeah, man, I think this Direct is going to be lit, dude. Nintendo Direct is going to be lit. I think a lot of people are in for a treat. And like you said, Netflix, bro, let's talk about that Netflix real quick because Netflix has been talked about. Now, I've been hearing from people that works at Netflix. I've been hearing people that talk to people at Netflix confirmed that Nintendo and Netflix is agreeing that, look, this is coming to the Switch. Look, the app is already made already. It's just for Nintendo to drop it, okay? It's already done already. And it's, come on now, like, the Switch is well over capable to actually run Netflix. I mean, we got Hulu. We got
Hulu. There's no reason Netflix.
Yeah, and we got YouTube. So there's no reason. I mean, what's stopping Netflix from being on the Switch? So the CEO from Netflix, he said that, hey, look, man, the app is cool. We're good with Nintendo. Our relationship is still solid with Nintendo. But Reggie, when Reggie was still in, Reggie said, like, look, right now, we're not really focused on Netflix right now. We're trying to focus on games. That's why I love Reggie, man. I really love Reggie. Yeah, and that's understandable. Work on the games. Give us the games that we really, really want. And then we can worry about a movie app later, which I'm cool with. You know what I mean? But the theory that you brought up about it coming in November, I can feel that. I can feel that happening.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that would be a very good hurrah for everyone. So yeah, man, most definitely hyped for that.
Yeah. Me personally, I don't have Hulu or Netflix, so it doesn't affect me either way. But I know that we let's not be ignorant to the masses. Yeah. We know that Hulu and Netflix have a huge following, big following. So bring it. I'm all about that, man. Bring it, man. Let's make the Nintendo community. It ain't about me and what I got. Let's make the Nintendo community happy and excited for what's to come. Yes. So yeah, Netflix in November, stamping on it, put a stamp on it, certified.
It's certified. It's happening. All right, now, oh my God, this is one of the worst games in a long time. I'm talking about of this generation. WWE 2K20. Sony is offering refund. That's how bad this game is. Like, bro,
now, it's bad on PlayStation 2?
Yeah, man, it's bad on all the systems.
Because I remember 19 was bad on the Switch, but I guess it was, fairly decent on PlayStation and Xbox.
Man, please. So
they just
they dropped the ball. They dropped the ball once again on that game. Like literally, like there's like skeleton model. Like you can see like the rough sketch of the character model. Like you can see the eyeballs, no face. You can see the bone models. There's no facial structure. The graphics looks worse than 2K19. Oh my God, bro! Like I'm so glad they didn't bring that garbage to Switch. Like that game is trash.
I would go get your money back if the fans aren't happy. And at this point, bruh, this might be it for WWE 2K. This might be it. Now it's weird though because other 2K games run just fine. Even I got 2K. I didn't get 2K20. But I got 2K18 and 2K19 for NBA. They run just fine. I've heard the FIFA 2Ks are beautiful on the Switch.
Wow.
Little online issues, but I heard the gameplay is solid.
Yes.
So it's just weird that why can't WWE get it together? It's the same company. Maybe they got the smaller part of their development team, maybe the newer guys of the development team working on WWE because they don't see much revenue behind it. And, they put the main developers on NBA and such and such. I don't know, but it is weird. It is weird that WWE just can't get it together.
Yeah, it's sad.
Maybe this might be the end for them.
Yeah.
They might not come out with a 21. It might not be a 21.
They don't need to. They don't need to. Not when you... Nah, that's just lazy. Outright lazy. As a game developer, I remember, like, literally getting the opportunity to go to college for game development, and I know some basic stuff about game development, and I'm gonna tell you right now, it's a lot of work. But when you gonna release a game that's literally unfinished, I mean, like, what's wrong with your eyes? What's wrong with your QA testers? Like, what they got, like a freaking like black gauze over their freaking eyes they can't see? Like, what the heck? Like, how you gonna release a game that's freaking broken? The wrestlers are clipping through the freaking ground. Their face is dismantled. Like, what the heck? And you spending $60, and then we're getting ready to go off into a new generation, PS5 and freaking Xbox Scarlet. And trust me, oh boy, buckle up.
If they can't get it together, apparently JB 18. I know we got 18. I thought we got 19 too. It was 18 that there was a big hoopla over.
Oh God, horrible.
It was, I guess, there was frame rate skips, right? I believe frame rate skip. I didn't buy it and play it myself, but from what I remember, there was frame rate drops, and it just wasn't good. I think they said it got to like 6 or 4 frame rates down to 6 or 4 frames per second. At certain points in the game. But yeah, so it's just, man, and there's people out here saying, I see somebody said, 2K, WWE 2K is not going to stop. They're going to keep making it. And if they do, they're just wasting their money. And the people that are buying it are just wasting their money.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. You going to buy something just to refund it?
And I'll tell you what, they might keep making But if Sony and Nintendo or wherever their game, whatever platform their game is on, if they got to keep refunding people because the game is not good, they gonna eventually stop making the game because ain't gonna be no platform to put it on.
Ain't gonna be no point. Ain't gonna be no point.
No, we had to refund your last 3 games. We had to refund. I ain't putting it on my system. No. So, they might keep making the game, but that don't mean they finna get revenue off of it.
Man, that's like coming out with Call of Duty and coming out with 2K20, NBA 2K20 every year. Like, what are you doing? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Speaking of which, I'm hearing mixed signals on this new Call of Duty, bruh.
Man,
now I know I got two homies at work. The homies Paul and Edgar, shout out them. They're diehard Call of Duty fans, but they're the type. No matter if it's the worst game in the world, they're gonna be like, no, it's the best. Drinking, playing, and shooting, and no matter how bad the game is, they're gonna say it's the best game ever. So I'm gonna ask them, but I can't take their advice for face value because I already know they're gonna fanboy the crap out of it. But I don't know. Have you heard anything? I've heard that it's I don't know. I heard one person just say stop making these games. I don't know.
I've been hearing some good stuff about it so far. One of the main things I've heard was that play it before they censor it. So I'm guessing there's something in there that is beyond the norm that requires censorship. But it looks. I saw the gameplay, and it looks like typical Call of Duty. But I'm guessing, being that Captain Price is back, which he's pretty much been a staple of the Call of Duty story modes, and Soap, he's back as well. So I'm pretty sure the story is like pretty flushed out. What I'm hearing is it's pretty short. Now that's no surprise. I mean, Call of Duty has been like 5 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours long. So the campaign is like typically is still around that. But yeah, I've been hearing some good stuff about it, like really, really good stuff. Like people saying, "Hey, yo, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up."
And I have heard some good things too. I went to GameStop yesterday to finalize my Switch Lite, Pokemon Switch Lite, and they were Call of Duty out. I'm talking banners, posters. They had hats that they made. It looked like kindergarten hats that they make in project class. They were Call of Duty out. I told the lady at the desk, I was like, man, I better see this treatment when Sword and Shield come out. I was a little upset. I was like, I'm going all out for Call of Duty. I want something for Pokemon. Let's go. The raw Poke God has spoken.
Hey man, you'll be surprised. I mean, you'll be surprised. It just matters on how they feel like they want to market it and stuff. And for them, Call of Duty is bigger than anything else. Call of Duty is on the same level with Halo, but Pokemon is big. I mean, Pokemon is like the staple, of Nintendo and Game Freak. So
Pokemon fans and Call of Duty fans are different, and I have to accept that. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah. I mean, and that's just how it is. That's just how it is. Next topic here. Luigi Mansion Story Mode got leaked. Somebody got their hands on the game. A lot of people got their hands on it. And there's like 3 different videos on YouTube right now that have the story mode. So please be aware that that's going on. And I'm pretty sure the Nintendo ninjas will attack whoever it is. They will be shooting them darts at them people and be like, hey, look, knocking at your door like, hey, look.
Copyright claims out the wahoo.
Oh, out the woo-ha. So
got you all in check. I've actually been avoiding the spoilers. I'm
good.
It's weird because in some cases I don't mind spoilers, and then in others I want to be left with a surprise. I'm weird like that. I don't know. It's just I guess however I feel about the game or whatever game it is that's being spoiled. With this one, I want to be surprised. I never played other than my little, I don't know, like 8 minutes at E3 that I played. Other than that, I've never played the Luigi's Mansion game. So
really?
I did. Yeah, I never have. I just never. One, I didn't have a GameCube growing up. I was more PlayStation 2 when the GameCube was live. And then so that one I missed. And then my Game Boy that's over here decapitated. You know, it's a Pokemon system. It's a Pokemon machine.
Yes.
You know, that's all I play on it. Fun fact, I do have Luigi's Dark Moon on here, but I don't care to play it.
Wow. Okay. Oh, another thing I wanted to bring to everybody's attention. The reviews. Now, people was making a big deal out of it. Don't base your purchase off of reviews because it's somebody else's opinion. Play the game for yourself before you make your purchase. You know what I mean? Or try to go to like a GameStop. They have them PlayStations out there. You know, not actual PlayStation systems, but the PlayStations where you play the demos on. Try to go out there, try to get your hands on the game before you make your purchase. But don't sit there and listen to somebody. Well, anyways, Famitsu pretty much said that Luigi Mansion 3 is the lowest reviewed score out of all the Luigi Mansion games. And I was like, wow. So everybody like, oh my god, freaking out. Like, bro, just chill, okay? It got a 33. Yeah, it got a 33 out of 40, which is not bad. It got 3 8s and 1 9. Bro, 8s as far as I remember is good. Is really good. You know what I mean? 9s, as far as I remember, was still excellent. So a game don't have to be 10 out of 10 for you to pick it up. Look at Call of Duty. It gets 10 out of 10 all the time. And people are just getting burnt out. You know what I mean? So,
I mean, you know, 8, it like keeps coming and going. But I don't know what it's from.
I don't know.
But 8 is not bad, man. That's a B plus in my opinion. And pluses they excel. Definitely pick the game up for yourself. Now, when you watch people, like when Luigi's Mansion comes out and we stream it, you know, to give you an idea of what it looks like. That's all we're doing. That's all we're doing. Now, if I don't like the story, that's my personal opinion. You might love the story and I don't, or vice versa. I might love the story. Games, you know, it could go either way, but that's our opinion. That's our personal opinion.
Yes.
When we stream these games, when we do these day ones here, let's take a look at Link's Awakening. Let's, you know, day one Luigi's Mansion 3, Pokemon Sword and Shield. That's just to give you the idea of what the game looks like.
Yes.
You know, and you can see the story for yourself just by watching it. You can see the story, and if I sit here and say, "Oh, the story's trash," you know. That you might look at it and be like, yeah, I'm kind of digging this. Yeah, he goes there and oh, cool, man. Yeah, I don't know what I like this. So don't feed into the quote unquote hype of downplaying the game. A lot of people do that. I downplayed Fire Emblem 3 Houses. I hated it. Trash, garbage. I think I streamed it for 20 minutes and never touched the game again when it first came out. Never touched the game again. Wasted $60 for me. But there's people out there that love it. So,
God,
you know, it's all preference. It's all preference. So when we do this review, just look at the game and see if it's something you might be interested. Don't worry about if we're interested or not. You know, look at it and so 8 is not bad though. 8, that's nothing to see. People, that's where we nitpick about trees and water and the oilage of it. You know, people nitpick all the time, man. So just play what you play, man.
Play what you play. Just keep the ball rolling, man. Now, big news right off the top of the dome. Last of Us Part 2 delayed. Okay, say your piece on that, man. Hey, and wait. Ghost of Tsushima got delayed as well. Not looking good for Sony, but I'm like, if these games are getting delayed further down into 2020 and the PS5 is right around the corner, it would just make sense for you to add those 2 games to the PlayStation 5 launch list. Bro, imagine playing Last of Us 2 and Ghost of Tsushima. So anyways, Last of Us 2 got delayed and Ghost of Tsushima. Your thoughts on that? Is Sony in trouble?
No, I don't think it depends. It depends. Now, did it get delayed?
No, it got put. Well, Last of Us got pushed back to May of next year. Yeah, it was coming out in February originally, but it's May 29th or something like that. And then Ghost of Tsushima, which I'm really excited for that game, that's not coming out until like further down, like late, almost close to PS5. I'm like, what the heck?
That one might get pushed back to a PS5, but I don't think February to May is big enough of a push. Now, there are going to be people that are going to be salty about it. Let's not ignore that. Yeah. They're going to be pissed. They're going to be mad. They're going to throw shade. They're going to, boo hoo, why my game. But a few months. My thing is, and I think who said it? God, who said it from Nintendo? Who was it? I don't remember. But they said, if we have to push back, East KY might know. East KY, if you remember this quote, I'm going to paraphrase it like a mug, because I'm perfect word. But he said, if we have to push back a game for greatness, to be patient or something like that. Like, it's okay for a game to be pushed back for us to be able to do better on it, Now, if that's the case, if they're, improving on the game, I don't see a point of complaining. It was Iwata. Iwata said it.
Wada, yeah.
There's no point in complaining if they're improving on the game. I would never complain if you're improving. Now, if you're just pushing it back just to be an asshole, then yeah, shame on you, Sony. But yeah, so if they're improving on it, that's not that big of a pushback to boo-hoo about, in my opinion. It does suck for the hardcore fans and the Nintendo, or not the Nintendo, but the Sony fanboys. I see why you're upset. But if it's great, it's gonna be great. Maybe they're improving on the maybe they're adding that and improving that.
Yes.
So. Yeah, R.I.P. Iwata, man.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Most definitely. But yeah, man, so we'll see. I mean, next year is going to be big, man. Next year is going to be really, really big. But the fact that, it's not a big pushback, but as long as they said the reason is to, like, polish it, and make it better. So that's...
They're improving on it.
Yeah, so that's all that matters. Make it the best experience that you can make it. Also, Sonic movie is getting a new trailer. I'm excited for that, bro. Because you remember the leak images that came out?
The image.
Yep, and he actually looked himself. Like, he looks like OG Sonic.
It looks good. Looks good. It's funny because all they had to do was screw face. They just kind of jumbled the face around a little bit. It's the same Sonic, but they just had to jumble the face around. It looks good. I like it, man.
Yeah, it definitely looks good. I'm like really, really hyped for that. I mean, it's one of those situations where finally Sonic can get the true love and the true support that he really deserves. Yeah. Because, bro, Sonic Boom was garbage. Okay, Sonic Forces, it was okay. It was an okay game. Not phenomenal, but it was okay. And then the Sonic games over the years has been an up, down, up, down. Now, Sonic Adventure 3, whenever that happens, that will just be amazing. Imagine Sonic Adventure 3 being a launch title for, like, PS5 or something. That would be insane. I mean, you will see, like, each individual fur just moving in the wind. Like, bro, hey, I'm just saying, man. Like, it would just be amazing to see Sonic Adventure 3 on a PS5, bro. Yeah. Oh my god, dude, that would be insane.
What was that one that came out on the Switch? What was it? I forget the name of it. The Sonic one that came out. I think it was the first year.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. I can't put a finger on it. They might know.
Sonic Forces. There it goes.
Sonic Forces. Yeah. What I was just talking about. Yep.
Sonic Forces. That demo, bro. You're blinking and. No pun intended. No pun intended, because Sonic is fast and whatnot. But you're blinking, the demo was over. It was like, whoa, play. I didn't even jump yet. That was the worst demo I have ever attempted to play. I didn't even play anything. I attempted to play it.
Oh my god.
But just from that demo, I was like, and I've heard people say it wasn't that bad of a game. It wasn't great, they said, but it wasn't that bad of a game. But still, I mean, if your demo isn't even good, what makes you want to go out and buy it? Just whatever you do with Sonic Adventures 3, don't give us something like that. Because I'm not buying it based on a 2-second demo. I'm not buying it. I'm not.
You're not buying it?
Not off that. If a demo is bad, I won't. You gotta give me some. That's what demos are for. You gotta give me something. You gotta give me a reason to want to play the game. You want to buy the game. I'm not gonna spend my money on what did I even just do? I don't even know. I still don't know what I did. I ran a little bit and it was like, thank you for the game. The game comes out and, bro, what? I ran over one of them little upside down.
Oh man! Oh my god, bro! It's ridiculous. What's going on with Fortnite? What is going? Man,
is this something new, or are you talking about Chapter 2? East.
Yeah, that's very interesting. But yeah, I'm excited for that movie trailer because the voice actor, the Latin voice actor for the movie, pretty much confirmed that there's going to be a new trailer that's coming up, and a lot of people are speculating that it's going to be on November 5th. So
the trailer for Sonic?
The new movie trailer.
Yeah, I'm there for it, man. I'm there for it. I'm all in on Sonic. I want to take my son. We're going to enjoy it, man.
Bro, I'm hype. I'm literally hype, bro. Like, this is going to be a very, very good experience for everyone. Also, I wanted to talk about this. Now, the PlayStation 5, the release date have been leaked, okay? And I know a lot of stuff for the PS5 have been leaked and end up proving to be true. So I'm going to actually take this with a lesser grain of salt, but it makes sense. They're saying that the release date is going to be December 4th. That's crazy because that was around the same time when I think the PS1 was launched around December 4th, 1994 or something like that. So it was around that same time. So it will make sense for the PS5 to be released on that same date. And then now they're saying that the price is going to be $500. So thoughts on that?
That sounds about right. 500. Date? What was the date?
December 4th.
December 4th.
Hey, right around Christmas time, man. Right around Christmas.
Bro, that's 2 days before the Gaming Awards. You realize that?
Next year?
Yes. Oh, next year. Next year.
Yeah, next year. Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's still going to be in the neck of the woods of the Gaming Awards. Last year, Gaming Awards was December 7th. This year's December 6th. It might be December 5th next year. I don't know.
Well, it's the 12th. It's the 12th.
Is it the 12th next year?
Yeah, this year. Yeah, this year is going to be on the 12th, December 12th. Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's still, though, that's close, man. That's close.
I know.
I mean, we splitting hairs whether it's a couple days or a week, though. Like, we splitting hairs, man. I'm not saying that it's not possible. That's not what I'm saying. It's just, man, all these close calls are getting me, dude. Like,
I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel the same way. I feel the same way too.
That's close, man.
I feel the same way too.
I do agree with the $500 price tag. That is a remarkable price tag for a beautiful system, beautiful console that has great features. That's awesome. Now, with that being 500, Xbox gonna have to drop that One X down a wee bit.
Man, a little bit. They need to. Yeah. Another thing, real quick. While we're talking about that whole drop of price, so there was a leaked Walmart ad for Black Friday, and if this is true, then this is gonna be good for Sony. Yeah, for Sony's last hurrah for the PlayStation 4. That will make sense. Even though a lot of people are going to be saving their pennies for the PS5, this makes a lot of sense. Well, they're saying that the PS4 is going to be selling for under $150. That's a steal.
Steal.
Steal. And then there's some sort of like a holiday bundle, which I think, bro, this holiday bundle is lit. So apparently it's going to be a PlayStation 4 bundle that includes The Last of Us Remastered, which makes sense. Last of Us 2 is coming out. And then God of War and Horizon Zero Dawn Complete Edition. And it's going to be a PlayStation 4 Slim. Wow. Thoughts?
That is a lot of, for how much?
Man, they haven't even put a price on it yet.
Oh, okay, that's just the Slim. That's the standard Slim.
Yeah.
150. That's a lot to give away, though.
Yeah. That's a steal, bro. That's a steal.
That's a lot to get. That's I don't know, man. That's, But the thing is that this, because I'm looking at the picture right now with the price drops for Black Friday. First I want to touch up on that. we got the Nintendo Switch, the new one at that. For
yeah, 150 for 150.
150. That's the Switch Lite.
Yeah, the Switch Lite. Mm-hmm.
But the new Switch with the actual Switch, with
the better battery. Yep.
Yeah,
yep.
Mm-hmm. $199, and even the Switch Lite that's super cool. When they go drop it, I don't know, man. Nintendo's not known to do that.
Yeah. I don't know.
Not on games, maybe. If this had Switch games in there, without the systems being dropped down, I can believe that.
Yes.
Well, I don't know, man. That's very questionable. 150 for a PS4. That is, oh God,
that's a steal.
Let's go rob a bank.
That's a steal. Crazy. That is a steal, my brother.
So I don't. You said for Last of Us, right? You said, what was the other one with the three games? What were the 3 games?
The PS4.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be a PS4 Slim with God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, and Last of Us Remastered. Those are 3 of Sony's biggest games. And of course, you know, last year, remember, they were selling the PS4 Slim at on Black Friday with Spider-Man. That crap was sold out.
Yeah.
You couldn't find it nowhere.
They had that when I worked at GameStop, bro. It was funny. It was funny because we had I think it was a 2 terabyte PlayStation 4 for like, I don't know, $200, and bro, we got one.
Dang.
and a million people called in. Yo, you got that PlayStation? You got the PlayStation? I don't know why we even put it in the circular, in the little, news bulletin thing that they have at GameStop. Yeah, because we only got one. It wasn't like we were overstocked.
Wait, you work at GameStop? That's where you work at?
Not anymore. When I used to in 2017.
Oh, okay.
But I'm saying though is so these systems, they sell out quick. But the thing is though, is those 3 games that you just listed are all $20 each. They're not. It's not like they're expensive. Well, I think God of War might be $40.
Yeah, something like that. It might be 40. Yeah,
but 30 Last of Us and Horizon Zero Dawn are $20 games. It's not like they're an arm and a leg for these 3 games. I mean, you could get all 3 of them for maybe even $80 plus tax. Out the door. Yes. So it's not far-fetched to put them together, and they are titles that would sell a system.
Yes.
If anybody's looking for that type of, I mean, I have Last of Us and the remastered one, and Horizon Zero Dawn. I have both of them, great games. But so it's not far-fetched to put together. I could see those being games where somebody said, "Oh, look at this PS4 bundle. Oh, look at those 3 games. I might get that." Yeah, that's a good deal. I see it. That's a good marketing strategy.
It is a good marketing strategy, and I'm hoping that now the one for 150, it's a steal, bro. It's a steal. Even if it's just the PS4 by itself, that's a steal.
Yeah, no, that's a good deal. And even the Pro for 300, I can believe that.
Yeah.
But and you know what? I can believe the PS4 for 150. I can believe that.
Yeah.
That's not that far fetched.
I mean, we at the end though. We at the end. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I mean, why not sell it for as cheap as possible? I mean, Sony made more than enough profit. I mean, they sold over 100 million of those things. So I mean, it's not really like profit is really a big thing. They can sell it for $99 and people will buy it like crazy. And they'll still have breakfast.
All right, they're gonna be eating either way. So
oh boy, they're gonna be cracking lobster at Cancun somewhere. You know,
they might even sell with that price than they would at normal price. Yeah, just because it's a lower price. People always, no matter even if they don't need it, people are always, oh, it's a deal. Oh, hey, I'm gonna go buy it.
Yep. Somebody.
Go ahead.
My bad. Somebody said, "What about Mario and Luigi series?" Well, then the company went bankrupt, so I don't know, man.
That's not. I don't know. Wasn't that a Game Boy series? I say Game Boy, 3DS series.
Yeah.
I don't think that was even a home console series. They might have had a game or 2 on home console. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember. It's been a while.
Yeah, I think that was a Game Boy series. Anyway, I apologize. I call it Pardon my age. It's a Game Boy. Okay. When I say, just for the record, people, when I say Game Boy, I'm talking about the 3DS and 2DS. But I'm gonna say Game Boy. Anyway, so it was a Game Boy series, and there's no more. I don't think they're making any more Game Boy games. But so we could throw that out.
You heard about the new Game Boy though that's coming out next year?
It looks good, and I'm getting it,
bro. $200, and it's like a Switch. You can actually dock it and take it on the go with you, bro. And you can play all the Game Boy games all the way up to Game Boy Advance, bro. Oh my god, dude.
I'm getting
Nintendo need to stop. I love Nintendo. They need to stop smoking crack. Stop smoking crack, because that's a money grab for Nintendo. See, Nintendo got all these great systems, all these great IPs. Utilize them, man. Utilize them. You always talk about this financial deficit that you guys have been in. Bro, utilize stuff like that. You imagine if they re-release a new Game Boy and package it with like remastered versions of Pokemon, or bro, oh my god, dude, that would print. Oh my god, you kidding me, bro?
If they utilized all of their, because you gotta look at retro gamers and collectors will understand this more than anybody else. Any Sony fan could ever understand. Any Xbox fan could ever understand. Retro gamers know that these titles, bro, they sell for so much money. Even just, bro, go look. Matter of fact, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. One second. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go to eBay right now. I'm gonna go to eBay.
Give them a chance, guys. While we waiting on Raw to do that, if you guys want to be a part of the podcast, and you want to have your face on the podcast, the minimum donation is $50. So you can donate. You can be on the podcast. Also, if you want to get our attention, because I know it's kind of hard, if you don't use the @Marlongamingnation for us to see your comment, you can do a super chat as well, and then that will pop up on screen, and that will get our attention, and we can also do that. Also, sponsors, there's a special lookout for you guys as well to be on the podcast because you're a sponsor as well. So just wanted to plug that. And thank you guys so much for the support, man. This has been great. This has been great. Raw, you pulled up your stuff?
I got it, man. I got it. Now check this out. Going back to what I was talking about. Earthbound, which is, if you guys don't know, for those who don't know, Nez from Super Smash Brothers, this is his game on the SNES. Earthbound. Cartridge only, $164. Authentic Earthbound. Cartridge only, $189. Now, Earthbound right here, babe. Complete box. You got the box. You got the box art. You got all the little things that came with the box. $999.99. Bro, Nintendo knows what they have. With these classic games, and retro gamers know it better than anybody. These games go for so much if kept in mint condition. They go for so much. And so they can easily, with they know they did the NES Classic, sold like crazy. They would not stay in stock. The SNES Classic would not stay in stock. I was surprised that I bought one. I was working at GameStop and it came in the shipment, and the girl was like, "No, you buying it, Raw?" And I said, "Am I really?" She said, "Yeah, everybody has one here. You gotta buy it." It's they know what they have with these older systems. So with the Game Boy that they're making, or is it confirmed or is it rumored?
The Game Boy? No, yeah. It's from a different company. It's called Analog or something like that. It's from a different company, but it looks exactly like the Game Boy.
Yeah, I seen it.
It is clean.
Nintendo needs to capitalize on all this backlog that they have. They have so much good backlog, and I know licensing and all that comes into play. I know all that comes into play.
They can do it, man. They can do it.
Another thing is that a lot of fans and Pokemon fans want the Pokemon games on the Switch. There's no reason why they can't be on the Switch. You got NES games and SNES games. You know how they got the red app with the 2 SNES controllers?
Yes. Yep.
Give us an app with Pikachu on it, and it just be the whole catalog of Pokemon games. Bro, I'm telling you, I will pay top dollar, bro. Get his cool little 200 every Pokemon game. You damn give it. I'll pay top dollar for that. So they know what they got. they're spreading it around with the SNES Classic. They're doing something. So let's give them an opportunity to capitalize on all this backlog that they have. But Sony fans would never understand what Nintendo has up their sleeve.
Bro, they don't. They don't. All people worried about is, oh, how can the Nintendo Switch survive next to the PS5? But you hear the claim though, right? The PlayStation 5 is the fastest console in the world. And I tell people this, Microsoft has proven it with the X, that power don't mean a doggone thing. Now, granted, in Sony's defense, they will have games. But being the fastest console in the world, that simply means that we're going to get better looking games. We're going to get more exploration, because with more power comes bigger environments, right? Better graphics, better story, better gameplay, and overall good for the gamers. But at the same time, good Lord, man. We're talking about power. We're talking about 8K, 4K. We're talking about SSD. We're talking about one of the latest AMD chips in the system. We're talking about all these potential launch lineup of games. I'm telling you, man, it's going to be a great year next year. And whether whether Nintendo comes out with a Pro or a or a Switch 2, it don't even matter, because all Nintendo got to do is kill them with the games. Just kill them with the games, bro. Look at 2020, early 2020, from what we know so far. Bayonetta 3 is probably going to be early 2020. We got Animal Crossing, right? Possibly maybe Pikmin 4, right? And the November Nintendo Direct is going to clarify a lot of things that we don't already know about. So, bro, don't worry about Nintendo. They're like the little fish that's swimming next to the sharks, bro. They're going to survive. Don't worry about them. You know what I mean? But I think I think what a lot of people is worried about is power. Could you explain to people power don't mean nothing unless you got games?
Yeah, that's one thing that Nintendo thrives at, is the gameplay. You know, and let's not get so far ahead of ourselves to say, quote unquote, we don't care about power. Mm-hmm. We do.
Yes.
We care a little about power, though. You know, it's more about the gameplay. Nintendo fans, I think, are the most loyal, unsalty, you know, they don't just sit there and, for the most part, they don't just sit there and complain unless they're Smash fans. You know, Nintendo fans are the most loyal fans out of all the consoles. You see these Sony fans, that honestly, bro, Sony and Xbox fans, I've sat back and watched a peak game. They're ungrateful. They get what they get, and then there's something that they complain about. Always. There's always something to complain about.
True.
And that's supposed to be your main console, and you're complaining. I don't get it. You know, and so if you take a page out of Nintendo's history book, they've never been big on graphics, and let's not say that meaning their games look trash. The games still look good. Yes. They still look damn good. Look at Breath of the Wild. There's parts of Breath of the Wild, like the Foron Tower. There's parts where it gets real choppy and the frame rate starts dropping, and you know, you're like, oh man. But other than that, bro, Breath of the Wild looks so good. Amazing.
Yes.
Oh, Odyssey looked so
amazing.
I think there was only one part in Odyssey where I saw I forget the name of the kingdom. It was the one with the beach and the water, and then you got to go inside the fish. I forget the fish name.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Yep.
And those fish, you throw your hat at the fish, the little orange fish, and the eyes were lights, and those fish. There was, I forget what it was, but there was some frame rate drop. I think when you go into them or when you come out of them, that the fish kind of got, like, you know, you saw shadows of the fish and whatnot. But other than that, Odyssey was perfect. Odyssey was perfect, bro. So power is not everything. You don't have to rely on power. And Nintendo's proven it year after year, month after month, week after week, day after day. They're proving it. Gameplay is what matters. That's why Nintendo is so loyal, because we love the gameplay and we're not sitting here complaining about power.
Yeah, power. But you know, Nintendo was big on power back in the day. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
We're playing with power. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yep. Nintendo Power Magazine. They always had the slogan for power. So, I mean, it's there at the origin of Nintendo, at the heart of Nintendo. Back says, I appreciate Nintendo focusing on gameplay. That would explain why Nier Automata and Bayonetta and Astral Chain gameplays are seriously good. Go ahead, Raw.
No, I was just going to say it was around and on the formalities of gameplay. That's when they really and they did a little bit of it. They did a little experimenting with the 64, how weird the remote was. That was a little experiment on you know, how can we make the gameplay better.
Yes.
GameCube was a little bit of an experiment too, but the Wii was where they really nailed it, where they really drove the nail in the coffin in the game and was like, yo, we're taking this over. Gameplay is what it is. Power is not what we're focused on. But yeah, back in the day, they had Power magazine. They had the Power slogan for the SNES, I believe. And so it did at one point seem to be about power, but then I think Nintendo sat back because it was around PlayStation and Xbox days, more new Xbox days. I think Nintendo sat back and was like, okay, we see what they're doing. Let's go this way. They did like Chris Tucker. You went this way, I go that way. Yes, all right, go.
You know what? I have a big question for you, man. I think who has the most to prove for next generation? I think it's pretty obvious. Put your head down, and somebody got to go. But who got the most to prove? Because a lot of people thinking it's Nintendo, but smell the rat. You smell it, bro. You smell it. Let us know, baby. Let us know, baby.
I'm gonna throw up that X like Dante Hall. Xbox gotta go. Oh, pardon me. Actually, elbow. I apologize. Xbox gotta go, man. Xbox gotta get it together, or they gotta hit the road, Jay. Don't you come back no more. Get on, man. There's just nothing there. I mean, they have good ideas. Game Pass. Game Pass is a brilliant idea. I wish Nintendo did it.
Yeah,
I know East wishes Nintendo had a Game Pass. He talk about it all the time. I'll be like, East, I don't know,
Phil gotta go. Everybody said it. Phil gotta go.
Phil gotta go, man. Phil gotta go. Yeah, they're at the tail end of this next system. I think is gonna be their make or break. If it flops, they're done. But I don't know though, because Xbox fans they're not as loyal as Nintendo fans
and PlayStation fans
and PlayStation fans, but you know the fans, the people that are strictly Xbox, they're funny because they'll convince you to the cows come home that Xbox got the power though, they got the power though. Like, well, what about the no, but they got the spec. The specs is, it's like, bro, but what about the games? No, but see, look, it runs at a and so they're so high strung on specs, they don't see the bigger picture. So, you know, ignorance is bliss. They gonna stick with Xbox. But this console, I think, is gonna be their make or break. It's gonna be their exit out of the game if they don't get it together. Because we already know they're not selling in Japan. I don't think they're even selling in other countries.
Yeah, I don't even, bro. It's like 0.3% in Japan. It's like, dude, it's not even selling.
Yeah, their sales are strictly like 98% America, and that's not enough. That's not enough. You got to get the international sales. You got to get the regional sales, and that's something Nintendo is stupid racking in the dough for.
Killing.
You know, I got people. Shout out to the homie Yami and his brother out in the Caribbeans. I got a homie that just joined the Discord from London or somewhere in the European area, somewhere over there over there. We got people all over, man. So shout out to Nintendo for racking that in. Xbox need to take a page out of Nintendo.
They need to. Shout out to the homie East KY. He said need to do a video on Nintendo Game Pass idea, bro. Thank you for the super chat. Now, Raw, I'm gonna pick your brain real quick. What do you think? You know what? That's a very good topic. I might make a video on that. Raw, what's your thoughts on a Nintendo Game Pass? How can Nintendo make this thing work? And how can they use this to their strength over Microsoft? Because you know how competition is. If you're going to copy something you know, make sure that you give it a different flavor than what we're used to. So thoughts on the Game Pass for Nintendo?
I think more or less we already have it in a different form of fashion, with the NES and the SNES online.
No, I love you. No.
I think, man. I think, and like I said, in a different. I tried to choose my words wisely. It's Nintendo's version of it. Now, a full-on Game Pass, though, I would love that idea, but only if it's strictly Nintendo games. I don't want to see third parties, none of that. You know, indies, they are swarming the eShop with indies. I don't want to see none of that. I want to see strictly Nintendo games, NES, SNES, Nintendo 64, GameCube. Give me Wii. Give me some kind of Wii remote attachment to the Switch that I can use the Wii remote with the nunchuck. Give it to me. I want to see that with the Game Pass, a Nintendo Game Pass. It needs to be strictly Nintendo games, and I'll spend my money on it. If it's swamped with indies, I'm not paying for it. I'm not paying for it. If it's swamped with third parties, I'm not paying for it, man. That's not what I'm gonna pay for it. So they can do it, if they do it properly, and if not, I'll stick with the SNES and the NES and the 64. Just give it to me in that form. You know, it's at the end of the day, I'm paying for the online and getting these games for free, anyways. You know.
I think the Game Pass, for me personally, like you said, would be very good for Nintendo because it would add that virtual console experience. But give me 64, give me GameCube, give me Wii, give me Wii U, give me Switch games in there, I think, and then sell it for like $15 a month or something like that, you know, or $10 a month to make y'all profits back, and then give us all these back catalog of old school games, bro. You know how much, bro, that would put Nintendo Online on the map. And then give us native chat support, give us a party chat system, give us achievements. Dude. That's why I said Nintendo can do it. They just stubborn, dude.
Yeah, and a lot of GameCube on Virtual Console. But what you have to understand is, see, people don't sit back and understand that the Virtual Console started on the Wii.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Now, I don't know if people out there remember, but the Wii was able to play GameCube games.
Yes.
So there was no point in putting GameCube on the Virtual Console, because you could physically put the game in and play it, and you had ports for the GameCube remotes, all that. You were able to do that. So that's why the GameCube was never on the Virtual Console.
Yes.
When the Virtual Console transferred over to the Wii U, they just stuck with the same format. It was the same exact thing that was on the Wii. So therefore, it was the same exact reason why the GameCube was never on the Virtual Console on the Wii U. It was the same formatted system and software. So, but with that being said, this is the Switch.
Yeah.
And there's no reason why you can't put it on now, man. Give us the GameCube, man. It's time for the GameCube. The 64, I want the full catalog, man. A 64 hitters.
Let me ask you this question real quick. Why is Nintendo like just shying away from the Cube? Remember back in the day when the Cube was the Cube, and then it's like Nintendo just like cut the throat of the GameCube and just leave it to bleed out. Remember, they just dropped the Cube on its face and walked away, and then before we knew it, we're like, damn, what? Wii? Like what? I thought they were gonna like. Yeah. Bro, like Nintendo did some bad decisions back in the day. They made some very bad decisions, and I felt like the GameCube was different. It was an amazing system. It had great games. It had great potential, but I felt like they just flatlined the GameCube, man. And there was a lot of great games on the GameCube. So explain that to me. Why do you think they just backed away from the Cube? Just like they backed away from the Wii U. Because Reggie came out and said the failure of the Wii U was the rise for the Switch. Go ahead, Ron.
Yeah. Well, I got about 10 minutes left. I gotta give. But I don't think they intentionally flatlined the GameCube. I think they were just ready to move on to something more innovative. I think they had, the GameCube. You're right. The catalog of the GameCube was stupid.
Amazing.
Stupid.
Amazing.
It was great. Woo. So they didn't. I don't think they just. Oh, boo-hoo, we failed with you. I don't think they did that intentionally. I think they had the Wii in mind. They had the formality of the Wii. They knew what they were doing with the remotes. They wanted to do this motion control, the nunchucks. I think they were ready to move on. It wasn't so much we don't like you, we're getting rid of you, like they did with the Wii U.
Oh God! Oh my God! They did
I just
the Wii
think
U
they
bad.
were ready to move on with the Wii and get to a better place.
So you think that's what it was?
That's what I think. I don't think it was intentional. I think they were just ready to go the route that because they were probably working on it for a few years, 4 or 5 years, that the GameCube was selling and doing great, but behind the scenes nobody probably really even knew, except maybe Emily Rogers, I don't know, that they were working on the Wii. So I think they were ready, and at a time where they were like, well, we have the GameCube is doing well, but we have this. And I think that's also a reason why you were able to put the GameCube remotes in the Wii, and you were able to play GameCube games on the Wii, because they weren't done with it. Yes. They weren't done with the system itself. They were just ready to hike up the mountain a little bit more. That's all.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Also, what's your thoughts on this whole Bethesda disaster, man, with Fallout 100? Bro, how do you drop the soap? At E3, you came on stage and you won the hearts of people back with Fallout 76, right? I feel like breaking my diss in two, bro. And then now you're going to come out, bro, and you're going to bend us over like that? $100, and then what was it, like $12 a month? Either $100 a year or $12. No, bro.
Everybody about them ducats. Everybody about the ducats, man. They want.
Bro, I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right.
It's not. It's not. At the end of the day, companies gonna do what they gonna do. You can either rock with it, or you can shake your head at Bethesda. You're right, King of Games. Shake hands. Yeah, I mean, it's not right, but it's a move they made, and
bro, like bro. You see the rage online. You see how pissed people are.
Oh, they got bit in the ass. They got bit in the ass. Yeah, they caught the flame.
Hey, that's what you get for dropping the soap, brother.
It is what it is, man. Yeah, Jack says not worth it at all, and it's not. That's why the same thing with like the Nintendo Game Pass. I mean, what am I spending my money on? Like,
it's not even worth it. It's not even worth it.
If it's not worth it, I'm not going to do it. So at the end of the day, do it or don't. do it or don't. Good luck, Bethesda, though.
Bro, like, why would you do that to yourself, bro? You just come out of the crux, out of the jaws of shame. With Fallout 70, you see how bad the game was when it launched, and how bad of an experience people was having, and they had to redeem themselves, right? And then now you coming out with $100 subscription, really, bro? It's not worth it, man. It's that's what I'm saying. Instead of these companies like revitalize themselves and do something big, they just end up sinking themselves. Raw. I know you got to burn, but anything else you want to inject out there to let the people know about or whatnot?
I wanna talk about one thing real quick before I head out. Hey, I saw yesterday somebody posted a picture of the back of the new Call of Duty game. It's 150 gigabytes minimum.
Wait. Oh,
minimum.
What?
150 gigabytes minimum. That's minimum.
Minimum? No, bro. What? Let me ask you this question.
That's ridiculous.
500 gigs. Okay, if you bought the PS4 at launch, you're going to probably have a 500 gig system. Bro, yeah. 500 gigs is like this. 1 gig is like this. And you talking about minimum 150, bro? That's not even including all the updates and everything, bro. Like,
if
you got
any microtransactions.
God,
that's crazy, man. That's ridiculous.
150,
bro. Marlon, y'all.
Bro, we're not even in next generation yet. And you talking about 150?
150. That's absurd. I just wanted to bring that up. I think the biggest I've seen was and me personally, I'm sure there's other titles, but me personally, the biggest I've seen was Gears of War 4 on my Xbox was 100. And I had a terabyte, and I was like, bro, I was still mad. I was like, bro, really? It took like 3 days to download, and I was like, I literally left my Xbox on for 3 days, bro.
Bro, that didn't even make sense.
Anything
else, bro?
I would like to say, oh yeah. Before we go, let me check my calendar. November 8th. I'm hosting the Super Smash Brothers tournament. Super Smash Brothers tournament. Join the tourney. I'm posting it in the main chat. Come to my channel, get into the Discord, and join the tournament. We're having a Super Smash Brothers Ultimate tournament. It's gonna be lit. There's gonna be so many people in it. It's gonna be fire. Word to Marlon for the Bros podcast. The Bros were busy today, so we do apologize. And I do want to reiterate that for future podcasts, if you want to be a part of it, if you want to, we're talking and all the comments are going through and we see a couple of them, but we're mid-sentence, Marlon's mid-sentence, or I'm mid-sentence, and we don't want to cut each other off. If you got something to say, drop that donation and get your voice heard. And if you drop 50, you could come into the webcam with us. You could come webcam with us and have your voice actually heard on stream. So do that, man. We got East KY coming through with the giveaways the whole month of November. Shout out to him. Everybody give him a big thumbs up and a big thank you. Thanks again, Marlon, for having me.
Oh, man. Anytime, man. Anytime. Make sure you guys go subscribe to the boy, Raw Expressions. And, yeah, man, that's the homie right there. I know he has to go to work. But I'm going to finish up with them. And, yeah. So anything else? I know you got to dip. You got to burn.
That's it, man. Yeah, I gotta head out. I'm throw my clothes on like Superman. Y'all head out. Y'all have a good one, man. Peace.
All right. Peace. All right, guys. So, yeah. We will continue this next week, of course. 5, same time next week at 5. And it was just me and Raw today, but it's all good. Hey. And make sure you guys keep your calendar set for November, because we have a lot of stuff going down in November, including the direct, of course. So we got a lot of stuff going on in November. Is there any final questions that you guys have? Please say it right now in the chat. I'll be taking questions. If y'all have any questions or anything like that, let us know. But yeah, there was a lot of topics. We went over a lot of stuff. So is there? Oh yeah. East KY says 3-month subscription giveaway next Saturday. So we're giving away a 3-month subscription next Saturday as well. So y'all stay tuned for that, man. Stay tuned for that. Let me see here. MRJ says awesome podcast. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love. Just taking some questions here. If you guys have any questions regarding the topics, regarding the podcast, this is the time. I know, like I tell people to do, if you want to get our attention during the podcast, make sure you guys donate, in the description, or Streamlabs if you want to, if you guys want to see our I'm messing up right now. If you guys want to get your comments out there, okay? So really appreciate that. Okay. All right. Disney Plus. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's possible. It's possible on that. Okay. Hoot says, Marlon, what is the difference between good or bad in your opinion? I mean, good is something that you're expecting. That is, how could I put it now? Good is something that you're expecting to be good. Like, your mind is expecting something really great to happen. Bad is obviously nothing good, right? So, yeah. Let's see what everybody else have. Anything else? Any questions? Any questions, guys? Oh, you love the podcast? Thank y'all so much, man. Thank y'all so much. That's why I tell people tune in every Saturday at 5 EST, and that's when we're gonna have, you know, the podcast and everything like that. So really appreciate you guys for coming through. Me World 2, what's up, man? Any questions, bro? Will you have more people on the next? It's people just got to keep their time, man. People have to keep their time. So we'll see what happens, you know. We'll see what happens. Let's see here. This was my first podcast. It was great. Oh, thank you so much, G2G Bills. Yeah, I haven't seen you in the podcast, like coming through and stuff like that. So that's good, man. Every Saturday at 5 p.m. EST, man. That's when we're gonna have it. But we're trying to take this thing to a whole nother level. We're trying to get it on iTunes. We're trying to get it on you know, different listening companies or whatnot, Spotify and things of that nature. So we're trying to push the envelope a bit more. So that's why it's important for you guys to come and watch and things like that. You know, it helps us to send off our report at the end of the day, so they can actually see, like, okay, how many viewers you have, so that we can, you know, put the podcast out there. Usually I'm either at work or busy on Saturday. Yeah, I know. And it's kind of tough to do it in the week, you know, because it's like in the week, you know, a lot of people are busy during the week. So, I mean, there you go, for the most part. So yeah. Oh man, the homie Raw, man. Shout outs, man. Shout outs. And again, guys, thank y'all so much for the support. Anthony Rudd, what's good, man? Tech Gaming Rig says, Marlon, what happened? He used to get 80 plus viewers in the, I don't know, YouTube algorithm, people not coming, people not getting the notification. It just, I don't know, man. At one point, the channel used to get like 300 plus viewers, you know what I mean? And then stuff starts trickling down. I don't know. YouTube, I don't know, man. And then what happens is, after everything is done and the stream is archived, people are like, oh, I missed out, or oh, I didn't know this was happening, or oh, this and that, or oh, this and that. So it happens, guys. It definitely happens. There's a Smash tournament that Nintendo is hosting. Oh, snap. I don't know what happened there. Oh, wait. Hold up, guys. My bad. Hold up. Let me do this real quick. Hold on, guys. Hold on 1 second. Just chatting. There we go. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened. This score just like poof. Get out of here. Alright, questions. Hey Marlon, there's a new leak for the Switch. Oh yeah, I saw that popped up. I saw that popped up. Maybe maybe I can make a quick video out of that beforehand. I saw that popped up. Let me take a look at that. A new Switch, is it on Twitter? Send me the link. I'll probably make a video on that. Most definitely make a video on that for you guys. Wait. Sony claims PS5 is faster than the Xbox Scarlet. Yeah, I know about that already. Wait. Nintendo Switch. Wait, is it the Switch 2 that got leaked? I'm trying to figure out what's going on with that. Is it the Switch 2 that got leaked? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Honestly. But I'm not worried about it. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. I'm not even worried about it. But you're right, though, Tech Gaming. You're right. You know, like I said, you only can do what you can do, man. You only can do what you can do. Let me see something here. The leak is true that the Switch Lite Black Friday deal. Okay, wait. Where's this Switch stuff at? Like the Switch 2 stuff. Can somebody send me that stuff on Twitter so I know what's going on with that? Because if it is true, then we can make something on that. Most definitely. I don't know what's up with that Switch leak. I don't know. Is it Switch 2 or I don't know what's going on with that. Let's see here. Marlon, there's a Smash tournament Nintendo is hosting on the November 9th and 10th. Did you talk about this? I didn't even know they had something going on, to be honest with you. EastKY say, I always enjoy your streams. Thank you so much for the support, man. I really appreciate it. Wish I could have played last night. I had to unlock the clubs mode. I understand that. Take care, Nedson. Let's see here. Marlon, what if someone expects chaos and that is good to them? What that be considered bad if they accept? I mean, they just accepting it, you know, they accepting the defeat, they accepting the bad energy. So I mean, it's not necessarily bad. It's bad for them, but not for you. Obi-Wan has just made a video about it, but hasn't put down the source. Yeah, typically that's what he does. I mean, he never puts down sources on that. So I don't know. Somebody said something about it's on Twitter or something like that. So if you have it, send it to me on Twitter. I'm thinking that the tournament might happen after Terry gets released. Oh, okay, Marlon, where was the other bros? Like I said, man, people had things to do, so they didn't show up. So we'll see next week. Panzer Dragoon will not be an exclusive game on the Switch. Okay. Ah, man, most definitely, bro. Most definitely. Any more questions? Any more questions, guys? Any more questions? If you guys have any questions or concerns, drop it right now. Because I know some of you guys, we missed a lot of questions. So that's why I'm taking the time to make sure that we get everybody. I don't know what's going on with this leak, man. Let me see something here. Let me see something. Your guess is as good as mine. I don't worry about stuff like that. Fortnite. I don't worry about stuff like that. I mean, it's just it's crazy. It's ridiculously crazy. Okay. I don't know what's going on with this new Switch leak. I can't find anything on it. I can't find anything on this right now. Yeah, we might do some Asphalt tonight, but it might be offline. I might do it offline. We'll see. But yeah, make sure you guys are online and in the club. We can do something. I don't know where this leak is coming from. Like, I can't find anything on it. But if I do dig in and figure out where it's coming from, I'll make a video on that for you guys. Something about a new Switch leak. I don't know. People are saying that it's on Twitter, so we'll see. Hey, Byax, do you have that person that can make the artwork and stuff? Let me know about that on Twitter. I know you're following me on Twitter. Let me know something about that ASAP, okay? Let me know something about that like real soon. He who must not be named. Yo, you funny, man. You funny. Oh my god, you funny, bruh. Yeah. Let me know about that as soon as you get your hands on that. Yeah, been talked about all of that stuff. I'm just taking questions right now. So if you guys want to see all the topics that we talked about, just rewatch the podcast. It helps the podcast to continue to grow. We can get it on iTunes, Spotify. We can get it on Google Play and stuff like that. So you guys can actually download it and stuff like that. So no worries, man. No worries. I feel, man, don't feel bad, bro. Don't feel bad. Why you feeling bad, Tech? Don't feel bad, man. Hey, that's their loss, you know, at the end of the day. So that's okay. You know, things happen. So I wouldn't get choked up about it. I recently bought a bunch of Game Boy games. That's dope. That's legendary. That's who is talking about the Switch leak. Okay, all right, Marlon. Hey, JB, appreciate the support, man. Appreciate the support. All right, guys, thank y'all so much for the tremendous support. Remember to tune in every Saturday at 5 p.m. EST. We change it from 3 to 5 now, so it's going to be at 5. And don't worry, it's going to be extra spicy for you guys. Even if it's just me and Raw and someone else, it's all good. Don't worry about it. We're still the bros, man. We're still the bros. So thank y'all so much for the tremendous support, man. And like I tell people, make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all keep the engagement going because it helps to promote the stream. I don't know how much more to stress it, but it's all good. Love you guys so much, man. Thank y'all so much for the support. Switch Gang, Joy-Con boys, Peace. We out of here. Holla.